Okay, Kobe doing work. 2-4 on my shirt. He the greatest on the court, and I'm the greatest on the verse. Going for the fourth ring like it was his first. Gotta get the gleam. Do it for Kareem. 2-4 so nice, my flow so mean. Catch me at the game, sitting next to Goldstein. Kobe Bryant Nikes, purple gold strings. Kobe in the game, dunking on the whole team. Black Mamba, attack conquer. Basketball beast, rap monster. Crossover good, a turnaround jumper, or just drive the lane and dunk on dunkers. You know where it's going down, yo. This is the Lake Show, but don't drown, though. I call him King Bryant, now let the crown show. Black Lives Matter fact, as a matter of fact.
To see 2K.
I'm feeling blessed. Started from the bottom, I made a night. Saw the light, I felt divine. 끊임없이 I make it mine, never die. I back then.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Special thanks to Skylar Cole for that lovely performance of the national anthem. We'll be right back, folks. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the Minnesota Timberwolves playing against the New York Knicks here in New York. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They have their two big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. And it's Conley in at point. And for New York, Randall and Hartenstein together down low. Jalen Brunson is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Hart in at the 3. Pretty interesting backcourt matchup here, Grant, with a lot of star power at the guard positions on both sides.
And, you know, traditionally, B.A., when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
So the Timberwolves win the tip. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. Back to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
The 7-footer plus Rudy Gobert goes up and makes it hurt coming down.
Now here's DiVincenzo. The 3 is up. Nails it from 3.
don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And so Conley will bring it up for the T-Wolves. Pass to Edwards. The three ball. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
The competitive fire of Anthony Edwards, admirable, going right back at him.
Brunson against Conley. And the Knicks, another three.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Pass to McDaniels. Launches it. The Knicks pull it in. After falling in the first round of the 2023 playoffs, Clark, the Timberwolves still have some work to do.
Yep, they were hoping the Rudy Gobert trade, B.A., would elevate them higher. But this is a team that still needs to grow and develop more. I think their front office is going to stay aggressive in tweaking the roster.
Now here's Edwards. Towns is screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Edwards. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
You know, confidence feeds on itself, and the more experience Edwards gets, I think the more confidence he'll continue to gain, especially operating in these pick-and-roll sets.
Here's Randall. Over Towns. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Foul on Josh Hart. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Here's Conley.
Good defensive footwork there. Randall affecting that shot.
Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Hart passes to DiVincenzo. And again, New York with the triple.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Fires the three, and Hart with a basket on the assist from Brunson. Hart's got 6 points.
You know, confidence is a big part of success in the NBA, and when Hart is assertive like this, it helps him get going.
Towns with the ball. Randall's in his pocket. That shot wide open.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from three is a beautiful thing.
The Timberwolves trail. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. The Knicks have got 6 of 8 shots to go. Randall outside. Fires for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Got it. 7 points in the game.
And, you know, we need to keep seeing this from Edwards. It's encouraging to see him sink the mid-range J there.
Well, Clark, we know Anthony Edwards is a great hooper. But how would you rate his acting ability?
Hey, I thought he was quite good. To be honest with you, B.A., in that Hoops movie, he was playing the bad guy, the villain role. Ant has a huge personality. We saw that on the big screen. Perhaps a second career for him when he's done terrorizing the NBA.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 7. Hart pulls it in. And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for New York. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Brunson. Here's the 3. And the Knicks, another 3.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Timeout call, the Timberwolves. He's checked in for New York. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And it's Morris in for Conley. Reed passes to Anderson. Here's an 8-footer. And they converted last on attempt number 3.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Anunoby for 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists in the game.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Karl Anthony Towns.
Anthony Edwards.
.55 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And stolen by Brunson. And here they come. Hardenstein passes to Randall. Anunoby for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the first. Edwards can't hit.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Here's Brunson outside. Knocks down the triple. Brunson's got 9.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
OG Anunoby. First personal foul. 13 foul. Anthony Edwards.
And he drops the first.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
And both free throws good for Edwards. Here's Brunson. He's got 9. He gets it up. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we got a blowout underway here. Knicks out in front, opening up a huge gap. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for New York?
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
We've got OG Anunoby. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Achua. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's McBride in at the 2 guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Well, the Timberwolves shooting 46%, a decent average so far. The last few seasons, the Knicks have had a defensive-minded approach.
And that's been the key for them getting back into the postseason, B.A. I mean, they play great team defense and pride themselves on getting stops.
Here's Robinson. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Pass to Anunoby. Puts up a 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is a threat from everywhere on the court. He said, quote, if I need to shoot, I can shoot. If I need to post up, be a bruiser, I can be a bruiser. I'm not a specialist in anything. What I can do is be a very versatile player and try to do every single thing really well. Brian?
Yeah, that's the good stuff there. Allie, thank you. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, Grant, you were in the playoffs several times during your career. The postseason's just different from the regular season.
It's 100% another level. I'll never forget my first series, 1996, against the great Shaquille O'Neal and Penny Hardaway of the Orlando Magic. Of course, yeah, my Pistons got swept. That was quite an introduction to the playoffs.
Josh Hart's checked in for New York. DiVincenzo comes in for McBride. Anderson for three. And Anunoby pulls it down. And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. For three. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Rudy Gobert's checked in for Minnesota. Mike Conley comes in for McLaughlin. Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. Pass to Reed. Anderson with it. Anunoby covering. Reed against Hart. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's on Dante DiVincenzo. Well, Clark, no question which end of the floor Rudy Gobert makes his biggest impact.
Yeah, he's a demoralizing defender. I mean, his height and reach give him some significant advantages, but it's more than that. You don't win multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards just because you're tall and long. You got to have some toughness. You got to have some anticipation and timing and the willingness to get down and dirty.
And so it's Minnesota with it, following the bucket by the Knicks. Edwards can't hit. New York has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. DiVincenzo finds Hart. From 20 feet. And DiVincenzo with a basket. On the assist by Brunson. DiVincenzo's got 8.
Sweet shooting from DiVincenzo. Really comfortable getting that shot up quickly.
Pass to Reed. Now Gobert. Conley looking for an opening. Shot clock at 6. Reed with it. Over Hart. Another miss by Minnesota. The 3, DiVincenzo. And the Knicks, another 3.
And there's DiVincenzo with the quick trigger. Cannot give him any room defensively. You've got to eliminate his airspace.
Now here's Conley. He's scoreless. They need this. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 5 rebounds in the game. Anunoby with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. And the Knicks, another 3.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Conley. No good. A bit long that time.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Drops in the 3. Brunson's got 9. Points in the quarter.
And man, you gotta appreciate how efficient Brunson is. I mean, he takes and makes high percentage shots.
Here's Conley. From down in the low post, it goes.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Buries it from 3.
And the find by Brunson, more than capable of running the offense.
For Minnesota, they've got 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Conley passes to Reed. To the left side wing. Gobert up top. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Edwards can't hit.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. can't allow any space.
Brunson passes to DiVincenzo. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. DiVincenzo's got 14 points for the game.
Confident jump shot from DiVincenzo. He's a pretty selective shooter. He doesn't waste many possessions. He does a nice job with shot quality.
Now here's Edwards. 11 points in the game. Gobert inside. Robinson defending. And here's Edwards outside. Here's Gobert. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Gobert so good around the rim. Had that shot back before the defense could do anything with it.
Here's Brunson. He's got 21. There's the triple. And again, New York with the triple.
The lefty getting it to go. Jalen Brunson once again.
69-25.
And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
From deep, Conley drills it from deep. Conley's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
And so it's the New York Knicks, way out of reach with an enormous... Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And, folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they asked him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward. DiVincenzo with a steal. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting at about 44% so far. To the inside. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Well, Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how he uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
After their big trade with Rudy Gobert, it's taken a while for the Wolves to gel. Gobert said, quote, "It just comes with the time and trust. Basketball is never perfect, but we can punish all kinds of defenses by making the right play and finding an open man. With that mindset, we are going to keep getting better. I'm confident in our abilities." Brian?
Well, that's the way you have to look at it, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Edwards. He's got 11. Back to Conley. Pass to Towns. The 3. Randall pulls down the board.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
And it's New York with another.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
No question about it. DiVincenzo has found his rhythm tonight, making it look easy on offense.
For 3, Conley gets the 3 ball to go. Conley's got 8.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Randall outside. The 3. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's Conley. Give him 8. Towns for 3. Hartenstein pulls it in.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Shot's good by Hart.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. A shot from the mid-range. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. For 3, DiVincenzo. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Towns for 3. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Brunson. Up and over Conley. And Brunson with the bucket on the assist by DiVincenzo. Brunson's got 5 points now this quarter. And here's Edwards. He's got 11. Pass to Gobert. Towns outside. From deep, Conley. Pure from three-point range. He's got 11.
And Cat remains an excellent passer at his position. Outstanding at seeing the floor and finding teammates.
And that one's good for Brunson.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Conley. Towns outside. From outside the arc. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one. Conley against Brunson. Pass to Randall. Back to Brunson. Right wing. Fires from deep. And again, New York with the triple.
And you got to have some confidence to fire back like that. Randall with no shortage of confidence.
Next lead, 99.
And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time.
Anderson's checked in for the Timberwolves. Towns against Randall. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
Showing determination inside. Towns absorbs the contact and gets the whistle.
And Clark, when Karl Anthony Towns is on the floor, he's one of the best big men in the NBA.
Well, you said it. The key words there, on the floor. I'm sure Cat is frustrated by the injuries he's had over the years, and he's doing everything in his power to stay as healthy as possible.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And the Knicks making a change here. Brunson's checked in. .55 seconds left to play in the third. For 3. Knocks it down from distance. Brunson's got 11 in the second half.
They're just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Randall can't hit. Minnesota shooting just 36% in the third. Here's Morris. Hits it from the high post.
And, you know, he's going to take that shot every time. The defense has to respect him from the mid-range.
Morris against Brunson. Screen by Robinson. This one for 3. Good! Another from 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
It's been all about Jalen Brunson for the New York Knicks. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Jalen Brunson, OG Anunoby out there with Alec Burks, and it's McBride in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
It's good.
Oh, man, check out the handle. I didn't know he had that in his game.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Pass to Sims. From behind the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on defense.
Now here's Morris. Here's Edwards. And that comes off the assist by Morris.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside, not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot, taking what's available.
Brunson finds Anunoby. And the Knicks, another 3.
He's hitting everything from deep, just flat out torching this defense.
Knicks lead 113-46.
His first shot attempt. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. New York has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. And here's Brunson from the arc. Knocks down the long J. Brunson's got 41.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Robinson, he's checked in for Sims. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Minnesota. Mike Conley comes in for Morris. Conley against Brunson. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
He drops it from range.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let-up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Warren, and he gets it to go. Warren's got his first points of the game.
You know, I like seeing Warren do work inside. He might be a three-point shooter, most known for that, but he's still 6'8". You got to do some work in the paint.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Here's Edwards. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And the Knicks, another 3.
And there's a nice rhythm to Brunson's game. I mean, you see it in the pull-up.
The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Here's Conley. Robinson with the block. From deep three-point range, he got it again. Sensational.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show.
53.
Brunson against Conley, and Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bojan Bogdanovic checked in for New York. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Gobert. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Clearly, the strength of Gobert. Bears game. Tough cover down low.
Here's McBride. He's guarded by Conley. And the Knicks, another three.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Now here's Conley. Here's McDaniels. It's rebounded by McBride. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley. They've got a commanding lead.
Just seems like everything is going their way.
Now a timeout called by New York. They're leading. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter here. Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jalen Brunson.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
Well, they are playoff bound with him rounding into form and playing some of his best basketball. They just got to continue to play together. We'll see if he's able to keep playing at this level.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here's Towns. It's McDaniels on the wing. Back to Towns. Just 5 on the clock. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding for the Knicks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jalen Brunson.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense repeatedly. Found the right guy in the right spot at the right time.
And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the T-Wolves. Outside Edwards. Beyond the arc. He can't get it to go.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Offensive rebound. Here's Anunoby, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Here's Edwards, following the bucket by the Knicks. Again, the miss by Edwards.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And they're on the run. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And it's McDaniels off the drive.
I'll tell you, McDaniels eats up ground in a hurry.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it.
Substitution for your Knicks, Mitchell Robinson, Bojan Bogdanovic.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Gobert. Count that one.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Now a timeout called by New York. Guys, what do you think?
And they're hoping to wrap this one up.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they needed this timeout, quite honestly. Perhaps a water break?
Substitution for your Knicks, Isaiah Hartenstein, Julius Randle, Dante DiVincenzo, Jalen Brunson.
And so New York takes this one by a big margin. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. And they were just dominant out there.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Dante, you won state titles in high school, 2 national titles at Villanova, and now a growing role in the NBA. What has been the secret to your success?
It's my ability to adapt. Different teams, different dynamics of different teams, and just my ability to adapt to that team and fit.
Sky's the limit, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.
Shots again, that's my clan, my family. Aye, you're being from Dublin, but you don't know build me. I never been OT. I'm on the seaside, my I got love for the boys.